I'll try to do a quick story time, quick before this screen goes to an advertisement. But my video about Roxy stealing the Halloween candy, I realized I said something in there. I said she's done this like she's done before. Like like most dogs, Roxy loves chocolate. And when my niece was in vet tech school, they did a thing on DNA. I think that's when they did that. And they learned that her DNA, Roxy, one parent is 100% Basset Hound. The other parent is 50% Chihuahua, 50% wire hair terrier. So the terrier part of her can sniff anything out. Anything. So the time before that she sniffed chocolate out, let me explain. I think it was during Hurricane Harvey. My house was empty. It was gutted. It was just two by fours. I mean, you could see from one end of the house to the other, flooring pulled, everything. And my belongings were spewed all over the county. Different people were holding on to different stuff. But on my back patio, I had a patio bed, real comfy with pillows and all that. I could relax on it. And then some of my belongings were wrapped in tarps and protected from the rain, blah, blah, blah. Well, once I got the demo people situated on what to do for my house, I left the country. I went on a trip. Literally, it was cheaper to do that than stay in a hotel here in Houston because of all the people jacking up the prices. And plus, I'd already had this planned. So this trip was like Germany, Austria, Belgium, blah, blah, blah. Well, when I was in Belgium, I love this memory. It's a great memory. I had taken my travel Rumicube with me, and I made a few friends on this trip. It was a fully guided tour, and a couple nights in a row, they came to my room and we sat around my bed, or some of us on my bed, and we played travel Rumicube. Well, we were in Belgium, and the very next day, we were to go to a chocolatier, Belgian chocolate. So we're playing Rumicube, and the TV is on just for noise. And I looked up and I saw an advertisement for a chocolate company. And I said, wait, 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 look, that looks familiar. And we looked, and it was a commercial for the very chocolate shop we were going to the next day. Apparently, that very day, the man had won, the chef, the chocolatier, had won some award, like like the very best, most best chocolatier in all of Europe. I mean, it was a very big deal. And we thought, that is incredible that that happened today, and we're going to his shop tomorrow. So we did. The next day, the tour guide took the whole busload of us. I think it was 18 of us to the chocolate shop. And I told myself, this is it. I'm spending some money here because I'm going to bring these chocolates home and they will be Christmas gifts. Those will be my Christmas gifts. And so I was going to knock out Christmas in one fell swoop. So it was a wonderful demonstration, wonderful lecture he gave us on chocolate. And then we got in line and we bought this and that. And I bought $200 worth of chocolate. Now, keep in mind, that was probably gifts for 14, 15 people. Okay. So I thought, this is a bargain. Not only am I getting all these gifts done at one time, I didn't spend thousands of dollars. Not that I had it, but fast forward, trip is over. I come home and my house is gutted because of Hurricane Harvey. So I put my suitcase on the patio bed and I go to my sister's house to say hello. I'm home. What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm over there for a while. So I come back and I notice that my suitcase is on the ground and it's open. And I didn't realize at first. I didn't know what had happened. But I figured out when I went to mow the yard and little silvery foil packets were spewing everywhere. I was like, what was that? What was that? Stop, get off the mower. And it was those chocolate coins, chocolate buttons, chocolate bars that I had bought in Belgium. And that's when I realized Roxy had pulled that zipper open and she had sniffed out that chocolate and hid it all over the backyard. So that's what she does. She'll hide it and go back to it later. especially if she can't open it. She doesn't want to get caught opening it. So that's why I have to be super, super careful, because she has done this before. She is known to be a chocolate fiend. I mean, you can eat a piece of chocolate and forget to put the wrapper away, and you'll find it days later, way, way, way in the very, very backyard where she had taken it out there to hide. So I don't know. I guess so she can go sniff it later or something like that. Anyway, that's my story. Y'all have a good evening.